Fucking guys. Oh, I don't know. Hmm. Okay, this has been already. Hi guys, what's popping? What's popping, guys? What's going on, guys? Share it live, man. Tag a friend and share it live. Let's see what's going on in the community. Yes, guys. As you're aware, there's the man, I guess the officer has been charged already and remanded um, to the Bodley Correctional Facility. I guess that's what I saw. I'm sure. Yeah, I kind of saw that in the media and I was kind of wondering what is the family actually talking about? Three sides to a story, yeah? We've seen this on the internet, on Facebook. Facebook, guys, I remember. The family is, yeah, that's true. I heard that too. Some family member is making a comment saying that there's three sides to every story. Well, there wasn't three sides to every story when it was my case, wasn't it? It was just some books. Now you're going to try to polish it all the way around to hide what's really important. I always say that, guys. Sometimes in life you have to always understand what and who is important to you and what is just a waste of time. And like I was trying to explain to the officers, they were just wasting the time trying to investigate me and making such a big brag about just this little, I was in my own personal space without causing any harm to anyone, living my life. And now there's a real perpetrator out there doing some hideous and extraterrestrial shit. And it's like, they're trying to hide him away. Well, as a police force, from the people of Zamunda, we are disappointed. Guys, what we have here right now is some voice notes about. I have a couple of voice notes circulating pertaining to the words the family and them having a little feud over what actually transpired with this particular girl and this officer. I'm saying to you. So tag a friend, guys, so that I don't want to be playing this. I don't want to be playing that and then have to play it again and have to play it again and people tell me to just come in. So come on, tag a friend, share a live. Let's get your friends to hear what actually. Give me a second, guys. Yes, guys. Bucket for the what's poppin'? According to what's transpiring in Zamunda, because you know the war is up airs. This individual, this officer, it is not his first time indulging himself into this activity with this exact same young little girl. And apparently, the family is trying to keep this on a low because I mean, I can understand some people doesn't want to get the name out there and get exposed and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, guys, what is really important because you have to also remember you're not just saving just your child, but there's other people out there. You see, when it came when it came to what was not important, y'all was so much keen to brag it out and bring it out to the media. You understand me? Y'all was so quick to brag it out and push it out to the media. But what is really important? A man just got himself involved with an 11-year-old girl. And if there's any little evidence that is circulating or surfacing, I guess you guys, there's people out there who would want you to tell you, oh no, don't do this, or don't show that, or don't do that because we don't want this to do it. Or, all my bumbo clat, y'all. But when it comes, I always tell you that when it comes to knock on your doorstep, when it comes to knock on your doorstep, when it's your turn now, there's always some sort of excuse or reason why that this should be on the down low. There's an excuse. You know, what is good for the goose is also good for the gander. That's always I always say. You know, now, like I said, guys, this has been going on for a while. It is not the first time. It's been happening, and the family is aware of it. And then apparently, due to certain circumstances, they didn't want it to get it exposed because I think people are afraid the name get tarnished and all kinds of stuff like that. Now, remember, if y'all are thinking like that, it is only proving that y'all care only about yourselves, the family members and the people out there who are afraid of my name and whose name and whose name. Okay, so it goes to show that the only thing that matters in the whole thing that is going on there, it is your. So the child is not important. The child is completely not important. That's what you're trying to say. You see, so for the sake of trying to save your name or not, your name not being tarnished or being in the public, you're allowed it to continue. You're allowed it to continue, and then until it came out to the public now. You see it. This is crazy. This is basically a crazy thing. And for the family members out there, I don't know if you guys probably watching my streams. I think it would be wicked of you all to try right now at a situation like that. I mean, come on. Oh, nobody. I don't say. I ain't saying nobody saying it about devil. I ain't saying nobody saying about nothing like that. But if you got a man for little books educating himself, you're quick to pin. I was just in my own domain, wasn't I? I was in my own domain. Let me put a link at the bottom of the comments, guys. So in case you want to join the stream, guys, you can go right ahead. Don't be afraid to don't be afraid to join the stream. Yeah. Mm, let you thank you, Nisha. Thank you for the stars there, yeah. Best up for them stars, guys. Guys, don't forget to check out the stars section. You could always contribute a little monetary gift for the stream. And so I'm putting a link at the bottom of the comments there, guys. If you guys want to come up on my screen, you can come right ahead. Don't be afraid. It's at the bottom of it right now. Hold on a moment. Oh, just I'm trying to get it. All right, it's gonna be there right now. Okay. So you could check out the bottom of the comments. You could jump on the screen. So see what's going on. Kizzy Cox, I agree with you. All you could do is pray for me right now. All you could do is pray. So, like I said, guys, I'm gonna play something for you to listen to. I'm not too sure who's gonna like it or not, but it's not something that's supposed to be hidden. I mean, God knows what He does. He's doing. That's it. Oh, bless up for them stars. There's that right. Thank you, my love. Now, okay, guys, I'm about to give you a little insight, a little voice note. It has to do with the situation at hand with the little girl. So let's just listen to what's going on, guys. Pay attention, take a look, and you can share a live. Like I said, you could tag a friend, and also just you know, you already try to listen carefully. So,
But when you tell me that's in my face, you remember that when Venu commented me what I was doing her? And Venu commented me, oh Benica, or your family, those kind of our name and blah blah blah. She went to Katrina that too. You can ask Katrina for yourself.
So right now they're gonna do a hot poor job. You see, if she had take steps from the very first time the man had do vinyl that, all by now they ipatekai hot boys, huh? Hot as little half fini. Right now she getting fresh embarrassment. Alone. Like his man you not getting, you's a nice woman, good looking woman. You don't need nothing from no man. Huh? You working for yourself, you doing your own business, you can make things happen. You don't like his first man so much. Huh? The man sleeping if your fucking child. And you're talking about family name Tanish, and you still saying his mate. Mate want to fuck all woman, mate fucking all little dirty everywhere. Man, you cannot get so big woman like you, nice woman like you.
here you have it, guys. It was a little insight on the situation. Like I said to you, these things happens. Things like that. It's supposed to be out there, and I just watch myself being slaughtered for what? You know. So I don't understand. I will leave that comment I see there for another time. For another time. I know there are people out there that must be that might be thinking family members or whatever that might be sitting down and say, oh, this or that, and all kind of nonsense like that. But you have to understand, like I said, when it comes to knock on your doorstep, it's always a story and always a case. When if it's on somebody else's problems, oh yes, we'll be quick to be oh rah, 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 and then train everywhere and be laughing and whatever. So I'm not always laughing at this. It's not a laughing matter. It's a very serious matter because there's a 11-year-old child involved. Whole life is going about to go down the drain, and as it has been proven that this has been happening for a while now, and then everybody seems to be aware of this because money passing, eh? I know a lot of mothers out there. Funny thing is that a couple days ago I said something like that on my stream. A couple days ago I was speaking about that exact thing on my stream where I know there's a lot of mothers out there who, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. Bus, you'll get those incidents, this things going on with bus drivers. This happens every day, but it happens. So you'll have to ask yourself, guys, and further, why is this particular crime always the one to be going on in silent? Tell me, if you somebody speed by the road, they make a mistake for the first time in their life, you're quick to expose them and make everything go out. Huh? Before somebody just say the wrong thing in Castries to an officer, you going viral. But whenever an officer get himself involved into some sort of extraterrestrial activity in this country, y'all always want to try and play some sort of static shit in it. Like you don't want to make the information some like a blind eye just going under the hood like that. I mean, come on, guys. You know what I'm saying to you? Just like I said earlier on, Stanley Felix got himself in a little altercation. You're always so quick because, like we always say, a man is innocent until proven guilty. This is how it be. So if you understand me. So just like me, just like me. So it happens. But your people, your parents out there, you know, your parents out there, I keep saying that, and I keep saying this, and I keep saying that. Y'all believe every time there is some family problem or an individual maybe have a problem with the mother, you're quick to take mother's side and want to be like the mother's always right. It's the mother's. You must know. We are all human beings. You are never too old to learn. There are certain situations where a kid can be able to teach their mother. So don't try and make it like look like because you are a mother and then you all that shit. No, it happens every time you're going out there and you're selling your own children. You see it. You're selling your own. A lot of your mothers out there you're doing that, involving yourself into your people relationships, especially when the daughter has age to get herself in a relationship. You all like to get involved, not for only one reason you all want to get involved, because you all have to have gain. Hey, you see, moment I suspect those things. If any, if you have to be, I have a spouse, I'm you're my woman, and I suspect that about you, your family. I like to just stay far. There be where I say, so, like, it's always some gold digging shit you want, always some kind of gain or money vibe you want. Yeah, stay far from me. Gold digging nonsense, yeah. And the thing is, people do not understand that these people are sick in their head and they cannot live in society. They need to be exactly to walk away. But society is insisting on keeping them undercover. It's like some CIA agents they are. You see, I don't know what's wrong with that damn fucking Matthew. I swear to God, Real, I telling you, I hate noise, guys. Honestly, I can't take on noise, and I don't know, especially useless noise. It gets me crazy. Swear to God. For people out there, when you're getting pets and getting dogs, make sure you'll arrange your brains properly. Don't be whacking useless like that, and then there's nothing going on. Like you're crying wolf for nothing. Anyway, back to the program. The bull is ass in jail. Ah, that's what you're sometimes you'll be surprised to see today or tomorrow. There, a little week or 2 weeks, you'll see him outside. What happens? Oh boy, I wish somebody could get that damn dog to shut the bumbo cloud up, yo. No, it's not my dog. Huh? It's not my dog at all, man. Look, Smokey just stuck there. Smokey only backs when somebody making any attempt to come inside of our gate. You understand me? Smokey doesn't let Smokey back in like that. If somebody making an attempt to come in our, you'll hear him. But with people passing up and down, he wouldn't bother that. He ain't stealing nobody. But there's some animals, some dogs are just ridiculous. They will just back at everything they see, a fly, a cat, a lizard, and that is just so crazy. So the question is, guys, I need to ask a question. I have one question to ask, okay? Just something to enhance my knowledge. Like I said earlier on, you're never too old to learn. So my question is, since this child is 11 years old, means she's underage, she's not in no way of consent to have any sex or get herself indulge in any sexual activities. So with that being said, she's underage, she's way past the mark being underage. Secondly, she's like I said, she has no knowledge of that. What should we actually class that as? Is it having sex with a minor or is it rape? Because remember, if you get yourself involved into any sexual activity without the consent of you, without you being you know what I'm saying to you, it is rape. Now we have to understand she's an 11-year old. She does not have the power. She does not have that power to gain any consent, to implement any consent. You know what I'm saying to you? She doesn't have that power. So wherefore, it's automatically she was being raped. Remember, you can if you are yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. She's 11 year old. She's 11 years old, and she got herself into that situation. So she is without a shadow of a doubt. She has nothing, no strings attached for her trying to make it any way of being or giving consent. You understand me? I get a very cool. Let's check out that. My daughter's bus driver is married to my relative. What? My daughter's bus driver is married to my relative. Just last week, we gave my daughter a note with his number. She gave it to me and I pretended I was her. He wants her to confide in him when she is down and wants to hold special seat by. Ah, yes, that's a good technique. Go along with the game with him and play like you're a child. We need to catch him. That's crazy. So evidence it's evidence. It's evidence is becoming evident that this have been happening for a while, and due to certain ways of compensation or the family being compensated, this have been under the curtain for a while. You see it? Was the officer convicted? No, I'm not too sure. I think he went to court today and he was remanded to the Bodley Correctional Facility. I guess they refused his bail rights or whatever. I'm not too sure. Situation is sketchy at the time. Though I was seeing some things on Facebook, which I would take a look at. Sorry, I was saying, guys, my mic. Sorry, I was saying I realized it's 7 o'clock and it's time for the news, guys. So I will allow you all to get yourself engaged into your news. It's 7 o'clock. I know it's a very important time. A lot of people out there, so need to get yourself updated. I myself as well want to see what's going on. So after the news, we could come back and then we'll continue on with this conversation. Maybe I can play this voice note again for you guys to see. So I'll be back, guys. For let me tell you guys, and if anybody wants to continue watching this clip, give me a second. Okay, I'm going to do this. So after this live, for those who are watching, the live will be hold on. Okay. Okay, so after I end this live, guys, if you're interested in coming and watch this live, if you're gonna be thing you check out on YouTube. The live will be on YouTube for anybody who wants to watch the whole thing back again. Because after I end this live, it's not going to be on Facebook anymore. It's going to be on YouTube. So you can check it out on YouTube, guys. After the news, I'll be back again. So stay blessed and let's go and check out what's the news going on.